Alright guys, this is the next video which is on dividends. I hope you had a good break. So we have had a look at making capital gain from buying shares at a low price and selling them at a higher price, higher than the break even, just to make sure you get a capital gain. However, shareholders, you can also make money by simply holding on to the shares and receiving what's known as dividend payments. And you might prefer this because when you sell the shares, they're not yours anymore. Someone else bought them off you. And if you see potential growth in the company, obviously you want to hang on to them, but also you don't want to just hang on to them and not get anything out of it. So companies, when they make a profit, sometimes they decide to share that profit around with their shareholders, because the shareholders, in the end, that is their profit. So the company divvies it up, divides up all of those profits that it made, and shares that to its shareholders. Although you'll find in the next few exercises they sometimes will hold some of that back, but in these first few examples they're using the whole profit and they're divvying it out to all of its shareholders. So a company can calculate the dividend, so the amount of money that each shareholder will get for each share that they own, by using this formula. Dividend per share is equal to the total dividend, so the total amount of money that they're going to be dividing up to all their shareholders, divided by the number of shares they have on issue. Okay, it's not the number of shareholders, because sometimes shareholders might have thousands of shares themselves. They will get a little piece, a dividend, for every share that they own. So that's why it's the total dividend divided by the total number of shares that this company they decided they'll be divided into. So that brings us to the example down here, which is a company making a profit of $650,000. And they decided it'll all be distributed as dividends. And the company has 20 million shares on issue. There's like 20 million different people. That's just 20 million shares that the company has decided will be divided up into, and people could own more than one, or more than one of those. Okay, so what dividend will each shareholder get for each share that they hold? Well, using that formula, the dividend per share is going to be the total dividend of 650,000 divided by 20 million. And you'll notice this is actually the example from the book, and they made a mistake here, obviously, because number of shares, which is this, is not in dollars. So please don't make that mistake if you're having a look at that example. It's not in dollars. They're dividing the profit of 650,000, which is in dollars, by 20 million little pieces. Okay, so in the end that should be, I'll just check on my calculator on my own, because now I don't trust it. I don't trust the book's answer. So I'll go 650,000 divided by 20 million. That is, in dollars, 0.0325. So in cents, you could probably just leave it like that, but the book brings it back to cents. So if you want it in cents, you times it by 100. So it's going to be 3.25 cents per share owned. So let's say another example, if someone had 1,000 of these shares, how much money would they get? Would they get in total? So they're getting 3.25 cents for every share that they have, and they have 1,000 of them, so it's going to be 3.25. Sorry, we won't work in cents, because the answer is probably going to be in dollars. It's $0.0325 times by 1,000. That's going to jump 3 times. So they're going to get $32.50. So that doesn't seem like much, okay? But remember, they are not losing these shares. They're not selling them off to someone else. They're still hanging on to them. It's just money they get for sitting there, okay? $32.50 total dividend received for the 1,000. So that is calculating dividends per share, and I will see you on the next video.